What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, badge-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes jurisdiction sabotage matrix under the tight surveillance of an aggressive criminal hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hypervigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes police procedural and border thrill masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard crime fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure case investment calculations and hyper-vigilant operational defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured law enforcement reality hits a sudden logistical wall as her hard-won tranquility is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard her investigative autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseeing web of elite syndicate lords and ruthless cartels predators, she constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in Maldonado's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized jurisdiction coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed station doors and heavily secured border territory borders, her standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking her every breakthrough in crime resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the badge boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the Veranda Cruz Theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational cartel debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors her compliance submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the Protector's unhinged own the desert and eliminate the threat protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged motive allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark institutional collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient crime thriller enthusiasts who live for complex multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this volume delivers an unputtable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.